this current time, after COVID period, most of us may be working from home. Now, the situation changed. A lot of people went back to the workplace. However, there is still a demand for working from remote places. There are opportunities to conduct the works remotely. The question is, does it work for projects in the same way to become a remote or a virtual project manager? And I would say yes and no, because it literally depends what kind of projects are we doing. If it's a software project, and from the history it has been proven, there are a network of software engineers all over the place, all over the world, working together remotely and put a piece of software together and deliver a website, a program that works perfectly remotely. Now, when it comes to construction projects, we all agree, in order to construct, in my case, railways, power plants, somebody must be out there and provide the labor to get that built, isn't it? However, there are works and work packages which can be performed remotely, not necessarily being on site in a site office just for the sake of being there and having maybe meetings. So ultimately, people can work as virtual project managers for maybe timeline, the planning of the project, for requirements management, risk management, and so on and so forth. There are work packages definitely possible to perform from a remote place. But projects as well are sometimes performed because some teams are in remote places, or when it's a huge project, typically there are international project teams working remotely with each other. Hence, there must be someone who can actually hold people together while the construction manager is literally on site constructing the piece, while the project management part and coordination for the international team is coming from a separate place. That's all possible, and I would say to become a virtual project manager, it's possible, but there are constraints like cultural differences, there are time constraints with different time zones, there are technological issues. So everything has to be managed and put in balance that everyone is on the same page. Take the technological problems, that if half of the team has no proper access to internet or a proper computer to be online, it will become very, very difficult to play virtual project management. However, today everything can be made available. Hence, virtual project management is definitely part of today and the future, and also for companies to think about the outsourcing part of project work packages to experts. The talent gap on a global scale is huge. Finding talents is very tough. So let's assume I got the talents on board in my company and you have a specific requirement, and we can meet that requirement because we've got the talent for that work package. We can perform those kind of works remotely and we become a virtual project manager. Hence, outsourcing can potentially become much, much cheaper and as well faster to deliver certain works. And with today's technology, all that is possible, and if the mindset of the people are in the right corner, that means the cultural problems or language issues can be managed, overcome, and projects can be delivered with a virtual project management aspect.